Yes. Finally, you made it.
Finally, how are you, Iti?
I'm good. How are you? How have you been?
I've been good. Well, little bit under the weather, but I'm recovered well. Yeah, so it's okay.
I know I've been torturing you for quite some time to come on live, and I know that your throat is not okay and you're not feeling well. But thank you so much for doing this. And I'm sure that all the audience are going to love this. And they have been waiting for you to join, and they have got so many questions for
Oh,
you,
really,
so many things to ask you, and it is going to be very interesting conversation. I'm sure about it.
big hello to all the audience. Yeah, and to all your friends, and big hello to you, Iti. Thanks for inviting me and making me feel so special. It's
You
been
are special. You are so special always. Okay, first of all, I just want to know this movie, Jab We Met. We have been talking about it, and this. I have to start with this conversation. I'm sorry. I know this has been repetitive for you for quite some time, but Anshuman, the character, how much Tarun Arora relates to that character Anshuman that was there in the movie?
well. If you're asking how much do I relate to him, I relate to the situation where he was in. But I can't relate to him as a character. It was something which I would understand him. But otherwise, yeah, I am not as what you're thinking about Anshuman. I'm a totally different guy. I have a very different thinking in life. I'm more spiritual. I'm more kind. I'm more generous. Yeah.
Absolutely. So you're saying that if a Geet, character like Geet, comes and stands in front of your house and asks for marriage and say that I want to marry you right now, then what are you going to react?
It's not only Geet, any girl who comes outside my house and just suddenly comes and tells me, get married to me, I would tell her that, darling, please wake up, have a coffee, and this is not drama or movie, reality is reality, you
Reality
know.
is reality.
So it's something like that. Yeah, in a movie, it looked very nice. The emotions were tied up so well. And a girl who was so bubbly, who comes down to this guy whom she's in so much fond of and she wants to marry him. Yeah, it
Yeah.
looks very nice. But in reality, I'm sure every guy will go through a panic attack.
Absolutely. I completely agree. And you spoke about your spiritual side, and we would love to know about that part as well. I know you have been posting some stories, and some of your followers do watch those stories that you do post. But what is that spiritual side of Tarun? What do you actually follow? What inspires you?
So, well, I don't have words to that, but I would just say humanity. I've just seen humanity being lost at this part of life. And as you were saying, like how if Anshuman had to find a Geet at this time of life, will he be able to find that Geet? The kind of love what she showered at Anshuman. So I find that all that thing is missing now. We're becoming so tech. Everything is instant. We want instant relationship, instant breakup, instant success. So everything has come to that point. And for me, spirituality is peace, finding, loving nature, having time for yourself, not running the rat race. So these all things are something which keep, and also definitely karma. So I totally believe in karma. So that is something strong. So when you see karma, then you are always very protective about everything.
Absolutely. I completely follow karma. I think that I'm a Bhagavad Gita follower, so karma automatically comes in, and I completely believe you that whatever you are giving to the world, I think it comes back to you somewhere or the other. It's interesting to find these conversations. So, apart from just being spiritual and being an actor, what exactly is Tarun Arora up to? And like, what is your typical day like? What do you do in a day?
For me, I would say is every day is like building confidence, right? Because the whole game is about confidence. So how do you gain this confidence?
Yes.
I'm not working every day, so the best part is working on yourself. So how do you do? It could be reading a book, it could be going to the gym and making yourself fit, it could be hanging
Yes.
out with somebody who can give you some kind of knowledge. So this is something which I look forward. I look forward to meet people whom I can, some travelers or people whom I can gain some knowledge, exchange some experiences with them, and understand, am I going the other way, or is everybody is in my part of thinking. So sometimes I wonder, sometimes I learn. So this is how I operate, and this is how I try to get my confidence, and this
That's
is what.
amazing. And you keep yourself fit as well. You are super fit right now. I know you're super motivated to. How do you manage that? I mean, you get time to do your fitness rituals, or you have kept your time aside for that? How do you do that?
I have kept a time aside, because this is when you make it a lifestyle, you want to call it a priority, then you have to keep this, like how we brush our teeth, how we go to office. So it has to be on that line. So it's not necessary what time it is, but if you can keep a time to it, and everything goes. Basically, it's a discipline. So you make
Yes.
sure you go to your gym, you kind of try to eat right, you sleep well. So doing all that, being disciplined only takes so much of effort. I
So
believe,
much of effort.
yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
And I just wanted to also understand that your filming experience, I mean, you are an outsider for Bollywood when you entered Bollywood, and suddenly coming and doing a big banner project, like working with these stars and working under Imtiaz Ali. Please share some experiences. That how was it like?
Experience wise, it was amazing. It was like dream come true. It's something you must have, it's not like, since I was modeling, I've imagined myself doing films. I've imagined working with these big stars. But when it comes to real, yeah, it's absolutely something which you have to experience it. You basically start learning. You're looking at them, how are they delivering on ease. So there was so much, and Imtiaz was absolutely a wonderful gem of a director. He really put me on ease. He made me realize that I was somebody special. He had auditioned 500 Anshumans before he selected.
Wow.
So he told me
Wow.
that, dude, I have gone through 500 and I found you. So don't worry about anything. Don't look at the stars and start getting nervous. They are born being actors. I'll make sure that you deliver. So when a director gives you that kind of support, you are half your battle is won, and then you have your confidence, and that just helps you to take it further.
No, that is some achievement. I'm telling you. I mean, I understand Bollywood little bit, but from outsider, when you look into it, you get overwhelmed very clearly. You see that people have to really, there's a lot of struggle, etc., that is going on, and then finally they have to reach. But what you have done was quite commendable and very, very. You're an inspiration like that for sure.
So it's so important to get some inspiration and a pat back. We work hard. I know exactly what you're talking about, but you have to understand that there have been other outsiders. Shah Rukh Khan is an outsider. Everybody's achieved, so it's not impossible. So there's nothing is impossible. It's all in your mind. If you believe, you can achieve it. So I believe is in every field, even on corporate, even if you're working in a other kind of terms of business, it's so hard to achieve. So everybody has to work hard, has to be disciplined. So every field has its own ups and downs. At the end is you have to believe in yourself. That is it. It could be any field. There are sports people who have gone and achieved amazing. It's just because they believed in themselves. I definitely, when I was young, it's very funny that I saw I would do a movie in life. I would tell my sister,
Wow.
but I regret is, why did I see myself as a star? Why did I say, oh, I'll do a movie? It's not about, so that is what the thing happens. You believe you will do a movie.
You manifested it.
I will be a star. There's a big
Yes.
difference. So now with age and time, I realize this is your own mistakes. You put limitations to yourself.
To yourself.
So as soon as you take out that limitation out and just believe that you can fly, I think anybody and anyone can achieve what they want.
So did you also manifested that you will become an entrepreneur one day and you'll be a hotelier as well?
I did because when I was studying, I was a very
Nice.
bad I was a bad student, and something like hotel said, "Oh, this sounds lovely. I think I'll study hotel. Hotel sounds okay. Party, food, all the
Right.
fun sounds there." So I jumped into saying that I'm going to study hotel. So since I had studied hotel management, I always had a desire to do restaurants.
To
And
do
the
this.
more and more in life, when I got into, I realized that I have a great creative sense of
Yes.
doing things, making things.
Yes.
It's not only like it's like if I see a piece of wood, I would like to turn it into something. I like to take junk and make it into some furniture. So I have
Wow.
that kind of thing which I keep playing with myself. It's not, it's
Oh,
just,
wonderful.
yeah. So that's why, yeah. So when I do restaurants, that interior part excites me, management scares me, but I know it's lovely, but it is part and parcel. So yeah, it's
I think management scares all of us everywhere, be it corporate, be it startups, be it SMEs. It's the management that has to be in place. But I did not know this part of you, that you actually convert, and you have that sustainable side to it as well, that you convert junks into something else, huh?
yeah, there are a lot of things maybe a lot of people don't know about me. So I do all that stuff. My friends know about it because
Tell us, tell us. We want to know now in on live with
no,
all
like
the
tell us
audience
now.
that
I
we
don't
have.
have anything to show you, but yeah, I've been converting into wood into lamps, and I've been making headboards out of that, and I've done a couple
Right.
of things for my own house, which keeps me busy. It saves me money, and then I love the art
Wow.
because I've created it. So some
Wow.
these small things are there part of it, but then it consumes a lot of time, and yeah, you have to really dirty your hands as well. So when
Absolutely.
time happens, then I do it. So
So, what is there apart from? I know that this is something that you love doing, but I'm sure that there's a lot of personality types that is not still disclosed to your audience, people who follow you. I mean, we see a lot of lovely pictures that you have posted online, and we do love that. We follow that. But what is Tarun Arora actually? I want to know your personality type.
Tarun Arora is happy-go-lucky. Hmm? He's a good son. He's a good brother,
Yeah.
and he loves to make friends, and he's adventurous.
Yes.
I'm not boring. I know that. That's what I would say. I like anything which makes me feel happy. I like to make people happy. That's also is something I like to learn from people. I'm just like a fakir who's trying to gain as much as knowledge, as much as wisdom, as much of experience. I'm somebody on that lines. I don't have my, I
Amazing.
would say I'm right all the time. I know that I can't be right. So I definitely dig into other people's experience, learn from them. And I've understood that everybody goes through their own experience and they have the same answer, and they would can only answer you through their experience. So it's not necessary that every answer should be the same.
Yeah.
It could have come from a different perspective and different experience. So nobody is wrong as well. But you just listen.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so you listen to it, observe it. If it works for you, you take it. If it doesn't, then it's just something which that okay, there is this perspective to it as well.
You know, one thing I really like about you, and I was talking to my friend also about it, that I love the peaceful mind that you have got. And just saw my one of my friend Azura, she just commented that you are an innovator. You really are an innovator in the way you talk, in the peaceful mindset that you bring out. And another thing, that you are popular, you are a celeb, but you never show that air in you. You are very down to earth. You're very humble. And that makes you extremely special, Tarun, very clearly.
Thank you to you. Thank you to everybody who's listening to me and you. Well, if you really know, I'm a very small town guy. And why
Yeah.
would I have any air, and why would I know today I have it, tomorrow it won't be there? I know exactly the world is round. Today is when you're up, you are going to go down. So this is my spiritual side. And I also understand in life, uh, money is not richness, happiness is richness. So I'm always chasing happiness, and that is what I would tell my young friends, my other friends. Please chase
Big
happiness. Please
happiness.
chase peace. That is really important in life. You know.
Very well said. Very well said. Extremely well said. So now our whole thing is Asmee is about women platform, and we do support a lot of women. You support a lot of women. So I just want to understand from you now, who's that special, important woman in your life who has actually changed your life or has deeply impacted your life?
Well, in my life, I have had, three wonderful ladies. One is mom, one is sister, and one is my partner. And all of them bring different values to me. All of them bring the emotional side in me, the sensitivity which I feel, looking at them, the amount of time they devote to their family. And yeah, women, without women, we are nobody. We men need you all for everything in life.
This part is definitely going as a separate reel on my story.
My hats off to all you ladies for being so strong and standing always to your ground and delivering every time, delivering all the time. So hats off.
That's absolutely true, and really hats off to that. I also want to ask you. I know I've asked you a lot of goody things, but there are challenges, there are failures that we face many times, and I always relate to their dialogue, that very famous dialogue that you have. "गन्ने के खेत में क्यों जाओ? क्यों जाओ गन्ने के खेत?" What is your गन्ने के खेत that you do not want to go to? I want to know that.
Oh God, this is the most difficult question you asked me. I've been going so often to गन्ने का खेत that now when you're saying नहीं जाना है, अभी तो मतलब भाई, अभी तो छोड़ दो मुझे. My गन्ने का खेत would be never to, I would say it seriously, never to break anybody's trust. That is it. Because I believe trust is such an important thing. It takes years and years to build it. One small little mistake can, change that. So please, if you trust somebody and if you can find somebody trustworthy, treasure them. So I would never try to do that. That's my ganne ke khet, to break anybody's trust.
So very well said. And trust these days have become as valuable as the happiness that is existing. I think people who keep on breaking trust on a regular basis, not just for people who are around them, I think people breaking their trust for themselves. They believe in something and they do something else. That is what, becomes very, very paradoxical at times. And you are not able to relate to those guys at all. But in real life, I mean, seriously, somebody has just now wrote about it that you are a real green flag. So a lot of red flags and green flags we keep talking about. So do you see people as literally the green and the red flags, or there are just you like people as they are? What is
my version is about green and red flag is you're in a jungle, right? You're living in a jungle. So you can't talk monkey language with everybody because there's a snake, there's a scorpio, there is a lion. So be careful. Where are you moving? Whom are you talking to? Because if you start doing monkey language with the lion or tiger, he'll eat you. The snake will hiss you. So you have to understand how are you maneuvering yourself? Whom are you opening up to? As I said, trust is such a big factor. The same person can damage a lot of things if he doesn't take trust or somebody seriously. It's a lot about self-respect, so it's all about that, I guess. So when you have self-respect, then you are very careful, and when you don't respect, then you don't care. There's no trust, there's nothing. So it's something on that line.
True. Very well said, Tarun. So what are the new projects that you're working on right now? What are the
Right now,
new upcoming
as
things?
an actor, I can boast that I am jobless at the moment.
That's the best thing to do.
At the moment, I know something big is coming my way, so I am just patiently preparing myself for that, and mentally, physically, everything, just trying to understand that it's going to happen anytime now. So just get ready. So that is all what I can say right now about my
That is what we are also manifesting. We hope to see you very soon on the screen, and hope you do get really good projects. And I mean, the platforms are really opening up. A lot of people are asking right now that why aren't you on OTT? I think people want to watch you on a replay mode. That's what is happening. They don't want to see you on screens anymore. So
As an actor, we always dream to be on the big screen. So far, big screen's been, if not from Bollywood, from Tollywood, which is South side, it's been rewarding me on the big screen. So I'm just kind of enjoying that big screen right now. I'm waiting for a great primary character on a web series to go and take it, because it's always, you get the one chance. So, and especially in this industry, decision making, either you go for the most low hanging grape, ही आ गया उठा लो, और you wait and understand ऊपर में सबसे अच्छा वाला फ्रूट है, तो थोड़ा रुक जाओ, थोड़ा सा मेहनत करो, वो वाला प्लग करो. तो वो टाइप का अभी उस टाइम मूड में है कि अच्छा करना है, क्वालिटी करना है, everything has to be quality. So that is what is my thing. So I might do less. I'm not greedy. So I believe quality is more important. I did Jab We Met, which was such a great work, great movie, Imtiaz, everything. So I know that do quality, that will give you more than doing, many work and then frizzling it out fast.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, I can relate to this for our work also. I mean, very clearly, if we are doing some work and you get all those small projects and projects which are something that you should not be taking up, but you just jump on it just for the heck of it, just because you have to reach the numbers. It's life philosophy that you're talking about right now over here. Very clearly, it's something that I really wish that very soon we will be seeing you, and I know that the real OG will come. Then it will be like a big blast, and definitely we love to see you soon. Yes, that's what we, and we'll manifest it for you for sure, and we want to see you. Coming up shortly. So tell us something that you would like to talk to your audience and tell your followers to really follow, and those last words that you want to talk to them. Anything?
My followers, I would just tell them, life is too short. Enjoy yourself, work hard. The main thing about life is balance. So once you know how to balance, you can enjoy both part of life, so you can party, you can do whatever you like. It's not necessary party is the only thing so you can do whatever you like, and then you can keep working. So always find the balance and just keep moving forward, because as I said, life is too short to have any regrets, and the main game is confidence. So whatever it takes to build your confidence, just go for it.
Absolutely. So what's your favorite dialogue overall? I mean, it could be South Indian, North Indian. Which is your favorite movie and favorite dialogue that you have said?
My favorite dialogue is, which I would say also, कुत्ते कमीने के बच्चे उल्लू के पट्टे.
Oh, the one that Kareena Kappor speaks on the phone.
I can say that many times. That's my favorite. Anyway, when everybody says गन्ने के खेत नहीं जाना है, तो मैं यहाँ से बोला उल्लू के पट्टे कुत्ते के बच्चे गन्ने का.
That is awesome. We'll practice that once. We should get together one more time, and we have to practice this with you.
So,
A lot of people are there to hear this right now. Okay, another thing, I'm going to torture you right now. Okay, Tarun, please bear with me. Another thing I want you to talk about is that we have this platform called Asmee, where we are talking about untold stories of women, and women can come and talk about their stories, etc. So just want to hear your viewpoint around it, that what do you think about this platform, and if you can give a shout out to women who would like to come on Asmee and would like to talk about their stories.
so Asmee is all about women power, right? So
Yeah.
my thing is, women has all the power. Just, in any way, if you form a nice group or a community, the power becomes stronger. If these women, all the women understand that and, bond together, they can move mountains. So I would say is slowly, everybody is getting there. They are coming out of their shell, and Asmee is doing a great job as well, trying to, bring so much of attention towards them. And I just wish all of you all the best, and please bless us. And if we could be of any help, I would definitely like to be helping women power.
Right. Thank you so much. And by the way, we have a community as well, and we are doing a lot of good stuff. Sometime again, once we catch up, then definitely I'm going to talk about it and talk about what all Asmee is up to and what all we are doing.
About it.
It's amazing to hear you, and thank you so much. I know you are not well, and still you were so sweet to come online and talk to us. This was amazing, and I really love the conversation. I'm sure all the audience here is also loving the conversation. Guys, we are going to put this conversation also on YouTube. It will be available there on the Insta pages also of Asmee, of Tarun, of myself. So you can go and check back. You can share, comment, whatever you would like to do, and meet this OG Tarun Arora. He is not at all like Anshuman, what he portrayed over there. He's a really talented actor. So you have a picture of him, just erase it because this is the real picture. This is what real Tarun Arora is, who was supposed to come out. And thank you so much for doing this. It is amazing to have you here.
Thank you, thank you. This lovely to have you hosting me and your audience, and to all my friends. Thank you, and I need your support, and wishing you all the luck.
We're all there at Happy Holi, of course.
Yeah.
Wish you a wonderful Holi.
Happy Holi to all of you. Happy Holi, guys. Yeah, make it colorful.
See you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. See you.
Bye.